I've been saying it lost connection to my mic. Y'all, ugh, is anybody else watching Loving YouTube like I'm watching Loving YouTube? Because, baby, I am confused. I am, see, look, can we stop using YouTube as Tinder, Plenty of Fish, Match.com, Our Time, Hinge, goddamn, goddamn Match on Facebook? Like, what are y'all doing out here? What is really going on? Like, and what gets me is this, because y'all know, I come say something. Hey Shay, hey July, y'all know I come say something, right? Y'all know I will come say something. Hey Jess. Nah, why these people acting like they ain't know who the fuck they got in a relationship with, y'all? All these people falling out and they acting like they did not know who the hell they got in a relationship with. These motherfuckers out here acting like, oh, gasp, this is new information. Hey, Auntie Vicky, this shit ain't new. If we've been watching some of these people for years, we've been watching some of these people for years. We don't watch these people get with folk. We don't watch these people break up with folk. And it's the same song and dance each time. Okay? Look, at this particular juncture, I am calling for mental health evaluations on everybody. July Queen Me, I be over on TikTok too. But I came back and I dabbled into YouTube, and baby, Tracy and Noble going through some shit. Clyde and J Doe done fell out. They going through some shit. Queen and some dude that she was dating, they going through some shit. Child, they had a little side chick soiree, menage a trois, polygyny, polygamy that goddamn buddy was doing. I said, what is going on here? Can I look? Can I suggest? This is my humble suggestion. I got an idea. Okay. It may seem radical for YouTube, but I got an idea. How about y'all go meet real people in the real world? How about that? How about that? Right? How about y'all stop, okay, swipe it into people's chats and then swipe it into their DMs. I'm just saying. I think we all think that that might be the way to go, because these damn people, these damn relationships that you get into when you meet people on YouTube, these be the most abnormal relationships I've ever seen in my life. And I'm gonna tell y'all, I did this stupid shit too. So don't think that I'm judging anybody, because I too once was a dumbass. And guess what? I had to go stand my stupid ass in the corner and face the wall and really reevaluate my life and say to myself, Jassy, why you do that dumbass shit? And then guess what? Guess what? I'm proud to say 3 years later, I ain't do that stupid ass shit again. I only did that stupid ass shit once. Okay. Hey Pearl, I only did that dumbass shit one time. I ain't do that shit multiple times. Pearl, what is wrong, girl? Why? What is going on here, child? And if y'all go around there to Clyde, y'all gonna see Clyde is dragging y'all. I don't know what was going on because the chats can't come up, so you can't see the chats on the replay. All I see was Clyde going ham, y'all. Clyde was going absolutely fucking bananas on J Doe. And she was going bananas on J Doe because J Doe was apparently around there the next chat, and I don't know if J Lo was saying anything, but basically her presence there, girl, it set Clyde off, and she let out a nasty drag. She let out a drag so nasty that she was up here then saying that she lost her voice. Okay. She was in her whole you bitch mode, and she was calling us all kinds of black ass nigga bitches. So y'all know how that goes. I said, what is going on? And y'all know I ain't seen Clyde call people nigga bitches in a long time. I said, did we have a conversation with her about calling people nigga bitches? You can't be calling people that. You cannot be calling people that in 2024, Clyde. That shit is oppressive. Baby, She be sitting up there. I said, no, she went into full plantation mode drag. She went into full cotton picking drag. She went into full civil rights. We really need to go on her chat and sing We Shall Overcome drag. I said, we what baby. And then I went around to Diva's post. I didn't even know this had happened. I'm still confused, y'all. But apparently in Noble and Tracy's spat, they don't reach the point where they talking about people stinking and stinking draws and all that. I said, oh no, this is that hurt petty shit. Cause y'all know when it get down to the part where people be talking about people draws stinking and people pussy stinking and all that different shit. Y'all really need to stop talking about the pussies you probably ate. Like y'all really do. Cause I look, nah. Cause wasn't nothing wrong with the pussy when you was in the pussy. Now all of a sudden it's a whole bunch of shit wrong with the pussy when you in the day when you out of the pussy, and now I have a problem with that. I'm still Auntie Vicky. I am still tickled by Clyde throwing in that tarot bar. I said, "Ooh, that shit was stealth," because I didn't even know Clyde was into tarot like that. I said, "Oh, look at Clyde over here in the mystical shit." I said, "Not her throwing in the mysticism, the damn in the damn drag." I said, "Nah, her ass gonna be up here reading candles and throwing goddamn cow shells everywhere. Her ass gonna be out here damn." With the crystals and shit, her ass gonna be out here reading Uno cards like I do. Not the mysticism. But yes, Noble did backpedal and backwalk it, and he said that he was not talking about her cooch. Cause Noble, you better than that. I don't even know you like that, but you better than that. Don't you do that, and don't you go there. Okay, don't you go there. And listen, that's the way that these bitch ass niggas be going out. Don't do that shit. Do not do the fuckboy shit. Okay, cause baby, these motherfuckers be hurt. Don't get that hurt, baby. Keep it high spirits now. I want a nice clean. I don't even want to see the couples fight when the couples break up. But if you are going to, can we get a nice clean fight? Like, can y'all touch gloves? Can we get a nice clean clean fight? Right? Can we just not go to the seventh circle depths, Dante's infernos of hell? Can we please? Pearl, but then it's like this. Then it's like this though. They be sitting up there talking about like these character traits that happen, in the people beefing, people like this and that, and this and that. But at the end of the fucking day, if you watch YouTube and you've been watching a creator for a while, you can pick up on their personalities, right? You can pick up on their behavioral patterns. You can pick up on how they handle certain situations, especially if you've seen them in relationships before, right? So you would know that this is how it's going to go. At this particular juncture, there's no excuse. There's no excuse. You should know who the hell going to throw out text messages, right? Who going to show the screenshots, right? Matter of fact, now I'm not a person who be quick to show the screenshots, but don't go out here lying on the motherfucker and the motherfucker got to pull receipts on your ass. Because, in that take case, people got to handle business. They got to do what the fuck they got to do. It is what it is. You ain't just going to be out here lying on people and think that shit going to ride. So I wouldn't go for that either. If I got to prove some shit, then I'm going to prove it. But still, at the same time, there are people who, for no reason at all, no good reason at all, they gonna start, just airing everything out. They just gonna start, windmilling, right? And then also when you out here and you dating and you dealing with folk as a content creator, you gotta understand that there are people who will approach you, people who will try to get close to you, people who will try to get into a relationship with you simply to use you for content down the line, right? It's a setup. It's a setup. Now, in the Clyde and J. Doe situation, they said basically that they had never met in real life, but they had been dating for a year. Imagine how the fuck this shit would go if they had actually met in real life, right? Because when you meet a motherfucker in real life, that opens the door to them possibly telling lies on you. Okay. I went and stayed at a bitch house for 3 weeks, and that hoe had everybody believing I lived there. That hoe had everybody believing I moved in. Okay. That's the dangers of going to meet somebody. When you go to meet somebody, they could say any motherfucking thing happened. Okay? They can come up with their own narrative. They can come up with their own story, right? Because it's not like text messages and shit. You really can't disprove what they're saying. All you can do is say what you gotta say and hope and leave it up to people to believe who the hell they're gonna believe. So we have to understand as content creators, as YouTubers, when you get into relationships with people, every single time it is risky business. It's risky business, and you don't have no control over what is going to happen with it. Okay? Over what is going to happen with it. That's why you need a separation of church and state. You need a separation of you as a YouTuber and you as a real person. That's why when it comes to romantic relationships, you should really only choose partners that are not involved with you on YouTube, that aren't even involved with YouTube anyway. Like I'm at a place where I don't fuck with people who have social medias, right? The only place Mr. Reloaded seeing social medias is for me when I do it, right? He's not a person that's on Facebook, on TikTok, on Twitter. He don't have fucking Twitter fingers and shit. That motherfucker work and come to hell home and stay out the way. That's it. That's it, right? You got to get you somebody that's just normal like that. Jado knew better, but she seemed to care about Clyde from a distance. I know that Jado actually cared about Clyde. I know that Jado actually did care about Clyde. Okay. Because around the time where me and Clyde were cool, Jado was around at that same time. And Jado would be like, I'm concerned about Clyde. So that was real. And this is, I think, when they were just friends. I don't know if they had been talking for longer than a year, but I guess they've been official for a year. But like this is, I can say that she did care. I can say that. I can say that. I don't know how, they got to the place where it's like this. I don't know if it caught J Doe off guard. It shouldn't have, because Clyde, I mean, if you go back to seeing Clyde and Suge, then you would know there was so many blowups in that shit, right? If you were here for the whole saga of the relationships, you would know that every single one of them ended in a way where motherfuckers was getting dragged, motherfuckers was getting dog walked, motherfuckers was getting scooted across the pavement. You would know. You would know that. I don't think that there is a way to separate from Clyde without that cycle happening. I don't believe that. I haven't seen it. Okay. Hey Diva. Hey Joy Queen. Yeah, I don't believe that. I don't believe that there's a way for that to happen. And some people are just like that. Where their relationships are gonna go out with a bang, and that's just what it is. And she's such an emotionally strong person who she reacts strongly to situations that baby, you in the fucking danger zone. You're in the danger zone. That's why I had it's like I was like, bruh, I can't go through the motherfucking up and downs. You don't know if it's like walking on eggshells. You don't know if you're gonna get motherfucking dragged. Hell, I might get dragged for doing this fucking live right now. And if I do, I'm just gonna laugh. It is what it is. Cause baby, fuck that. We here to fucking laugh and shit. We here to bring fucking lightheartedness back to goddamn YouTube. Okay, we here to liven this shit up. So I really don't give a fuck. But that's how it is when you're dealing with Clyde. Okay. That is just how it is when you're dealing with her. Okay. So anybody and everybody should be mindful of this. Okay. She reacts strongly to certain shit. It's like the second coming of Christ. No man knows the time or the motherfucking hour or the day. And you just have to be like, that's Clyde, and just keep it moving. That's how you got to do that shit. Hey, yum yums. Yeah, Auntie Vicky, I'm gonna be laughing though. My ass gonna go in the chat and make it worse. My ass gonna go in the chat and get my troll on. Baby. I'm gonna say my kids did what, girl? It is what it is. It is what the fuck it is. These people be too goddamn sensitive. No sense of humors at all. Where is y'all sense of motherfucking humor? Okay. Look, look. So that's just how I think about the whole shit, right? I feel like the best thing to do is to just get relationships that are outside of this fucking app, right? And so then at least you have a sanctuary, at least you have a safe place, right? At least you have a place to go, right? That is away from this. And you don't have to worry about somebody exploiting you. right? You don't have to worry about somebody exploiting you, okay? Because content is content, and anything and everything can quickly become content, man. I'm telling you, like, you got everybody fucking fighting each other on the. I done seen every type of dynamic fighting on this app. I done seen romantic relationships fighting. I done seen friends fall out and fight. I done seen families fall out and fight. So I just don't think that YouTube is a place to really cultivate um cultivate certain shit. I just don't think that. Yeah, I just don't think that. Um, the Diva, you've been running around here harassing people too, child. Like, don't do it. Don't do it. I just found out today, y'all, that ZX is out here rewriting history. I didn't even know that shit. ZX is another one who tried to do love and fucking YouTube too. ZX was another one who tried to do love and YouTube, y'all. ZX had people bringing him sweet potato pie to the house at an hour where only legs are open at like 1 o'clock in the morning and shit. I don't know why anybody would open their legs for goddamn ZX and shit. If y'all, why so many people, y'all really are rainbow gang. Y'all don't want to be honest about that shit. Every woman who called themselves attracted to ZX, I firmly believe is a lesbian deep down in her heart. Deep down in her heart, every woman who said they was attracted to motherfucking ZX is a goddamn lesbian. If you bitches is into scissoring, that's all the fuck you motherfuckers had to say. Because it's already been exposed that ZX ain't got no dick. It's already been exposed that that motherfucker got to pump it up. It's already been exposed. I said, why? Why are y'all doing this shit? ZX is past the age. He is past the age. He is past the prime. What is y'all going on over there? When that damn old school rhetoric and logic about it's better to have a piece of a man than to not have a man at all. Y'all bitches really took that shit to motherfucking heart. Because if you were interested in dealing with ZX, you was very comfortable having a piece of a man, okay? A piece of a man, okay? And not the most important piece that mattered, which was the dick, okay? Which was the dick. Y'all really was not concerned. Y'all really didn't prioritize that in y'all plan of action, in y'all outlook at all. ZX in motherfucking pieces. That bitch is parted out. And I don't understand. Chucky gave Diva the Troll of the Month award. Man, look, Chucky and China seem to be doing fine now. That Chucky and China, they seem to be doing all right. Okay. I think I may have only seen one spat with them, and it was a while ago. Okay. It was a while ago. But for the most part, it seems like that might have been something that ended up working out. Right? Right? That might have ended up working out. That might have been something that you know but they really, from what I see, don't really be on YouTube like that. So I guess if you find a person that you vibe with or connect with, the best thing to do is take that shit off of YouTube, like just to you know go away from this place with it. That's what I would say. That too. Yeah, yeah, I do believe they're still kicking it. Mhm. And let me tell you something, Chucky did his big one with that. Good. Chucky did his big one with that because China is fine. China is fine. So he really did his big one, you know? And I say good for Chucky. That's what I say. That's why I say good for him, right? And even when we went through the whole saga with him and damn Ajoki seems to have moved on. It seems like she's in a happy, healthy relationship too. It doesn't seem that she's connected to anybody that's on YouTube, and she just in life living her life. She living her best life, right? So let's say, well, look at everybody. So, well, not everybody. I can't say everybody, but some people. Look at some people who are growing up and growing on, right? Growing up, going on, moving on, and I love that for them. I found out the hard way that when they're fighting, just shut the hell up. Trying to cuss me out, took my mind, thinking block me. And basically, they're basically, because look, these relationships be too fucking fluid. I wouldn't be surprised if Clyde and J Doe end up mending fucking fixes. I would not be surprised about that shit. I think that should be foreplay to some of these couples. They like to freaking go at it, and that's just what the fuck they do. And you just have to be like, all right, well, this y'all type, this y'all thing. That's what y'all into. Okay, it is what it is. Some people don't really like relationships that don't have a certain level of drama and volatility and volatility in it. Okay, they like things to be a little volatile. It makes them excited. Ooh, Clyde drags Jokey because the Jokey said she wanted. Ooh, why would she say that? Hey, Lucy, why would she say that? That's now, see, she did that just knowing she wanted to get under Clyde's skin. There's no other reason. Who the Texas girl? Who the Texas girl? Are you talking about Intrinsic? Intrinsic looked like she in another relationship too, but Intrinsic always in a relationship. I can't. Intrinsic is a person who really don't like to be single. She don't like to be alone. I don't understand people who don't ever like to be alone though. They always got to have a person. It seems like sometimes some people always need somebody to validate them. They always need somebody to validate their existence. They always need somebody there. Like, why y'all don't like y'all own company? Right? Like, why y'all don't like to spend time with yourself? Because if you spend time with yourself, learning yourself, right? Healing yourself, and it be the people who always say they on a healing journey too, don't it? It be the people that's always saying they on a healing journey. I'm trying to heal and I'm trying to find myself and I'm trying to work on myself, but then they end up sliding back into some random dick or some random coochie. And it's like you can't heal yourself in a relationship really properly because so much energy is going into that person. So much energy is going into that relationship, right? How can you have time to really sit with you, right? And hear what whatever you pray to has to say to you, right? How can you take that time to sit with you and kind of clear out all of that energy of a previous partner? Okay. And so, and I went through that whole phase too, but it's not a healthy phase, right? Looking back on it, it's not a healthy phase. It's really just cope. Sometimes people get in relationships to cope with other shit that's going on in their life. Sometimes people get in relationships as a security blanket, okay? Because when it's just you and you have to sit with just you have to deal with your issues. You have to deal with your own demons, okay? Because you can't be on YouTube for 10, 20, 30 hours a day. Okay, because that can be a distraction too. That can be a distraction from your healing process as well. You know? So I don't think like you don't think so. Well, yeah. Oh yeah, you're right. Oh, city girl, you are right. J Doe did throw jabs at Clyde on her wall. You right, she did. And she posted screenshots. So and she took it there. You're right. You right. You're right. You're right. So it did up the ante when that happened. But at the same time, I don't think that you should sit and just let people bulldoze over you though. Like I don't think you should sit and because this has always been something I had a problem with on YouTube too. Like sometimes some people they'll want to just hit you and they don't want to get hit back and they good, just beating you down and then they'll act like it's a crime against humanity when you take a swing at them. Okay. And it's only but so much that a person can take, right? Sometimes, if you're a person who is a little bit slower to action, or you just a person who like your love for that person will make you kind of fall back a little bit. I feel like people can see that in you and they say, okay, I can hit a lick. I can take advantage of this person, right? Because I know that this person is not going to be as quick to knock me the fuck out. Okay. I know people definitely on YouTube, y'all, they know who the fuck to play with. And I don't mean that saying this as the if people play with you like you're a punk or you're a pussy, right? That's not what I mean. I mean, just like John Coffey said in the movie Green Mile, right? when he was talking about Wild Bill unaliving them girls, he said he killed them with their love. Some people will kill you with your love, okay? Because they know that you're not going to come at them full force off of the strength of you loving them once upon a time. They know that your integrity, your morality, and your character is going to kind of keep you, you know, sedated, right? It's going to keep you at a place where you don't go full fucking force. And I was like that. I used to kick my fucking self because there's plenty of times where I felt like I would have felt better if I'd have hit a bitch back immediately. Okay. I would have felt, looking back on it, I'd have felt better if I would have hit a bitch back just immediately. But typically in situations with people where I was friends with them and I really valued them as a friend, I was slower to go at them, right? In relationships, romantic relationships, I'm slower to go at them. Or I try to I don't know, I try to handle it in a lighter way where if it was anybody else, I'd have ripped their fucking throat out. Like dead ass. I would have fucking thrashed them. Like I would have fucking dragged their ass to and fucking fro. I would have took their ass from the window to the wall. Like so there are people who really see that that's how you operate in relationships when you've connected with someone, and they will take advantage of that. They will. They will. I went through it with every single one of them. Every single one of them. I went through that shit with them. Like I'm trying to get it to a peaceful resolution. I'm trying to talk to them on the back end, and they're just like, "Fuck you, Jazzy bitch, kiss my motherfucking ass." And then I'm like, "All right, we let them talk," and then I gotta, get in the fucking, trenches with their ass. I gotta get in the gutter with their ass, and it's sad and it's unfortunate. So where did J Do go off at though? Hey Chucky, hey China, where did J Do go off at though? On She did a video. I seen the wall, but I ain't seen no videos. So where'd that happen at? Because I missed that one. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, it's nice to see everyone. It's okay to be alone and just love on you. It is okay to be alone and just love on you. I just think that it can be considered a red flag if a person is unable to do that. If you see a person who just serially gets into relationships, just one relationship after another relationship after another relationship after another relationship, something wrong with their ass. I don't care. I don't care. Motherfuckers can fight me. Motherfuckers can argue. I don't give a fuck. Something's wrong with their ass. Something's wrong with their ass. Okay? Because why do you always need somebody? And then here's what get me. If you watch people who get in serial relationships, who get with one person after another person after another person after another person, don't they damn relationships be a shit show? Don't they relationships be a shit show? Really think about that shit. Really think. Don't they end up going from one toxic person to another toxic person to another toxic person to another toxic person? Like seriously, don't they? Cause that's how the fuck that shit go. And sometimes if you don't heal the toxicity in you, you are consistently attracted to the toxicity in others because that shit feel like home. For real. You are consistently attracted. The fucked up in you recognizes the fucked up in someone else. And y'all can be attracted to each other in y'all fuck shit. And now it's a whole fucking landfill. That shit is a fucking porta potty of a relationship. And that's why the hell you can't do that shit. I'm telling you, if you go through your healing process, your relationships will be better, right? Because relationships all have some type of lesson in it. Maybe it's communication. Like I be wanting to sit up here and just get these people together, do relationship counseling. I just want to. I want to set up like a red table talk. I want to set up something like damn Dr. Phil, okay? But I'll be like the hood ratchet ass fucking version of Dr. Phil, and I'll be out here with my hood ghetto ass PhD, and I'll mix it with a little spirituality, and we'll get to the bottom of these relationship problems. Because I want people to do well. I want people to like have a person that the shit work with. But I'm telling you, I'm like, yo, some of y'all need better emotional regulation. Okay. Some of y'all do. Y'all need better emotional regulation. Y'all need to learn how to handle when shit don't go your way. You need to learn how to sometimes stop before you react. Just stop, right? And just say, is there another way that I can handle this situation before I drop bombs over Baghdad, right? Is there a way that I can? Because I had to learn how to do. I had to learn how to do this shit with my own fucking fiance, y'all. I did. I had to learn. I learned so fucking much over this past year and a half. I have learned so fucking much. I've learned to pick my damn battles. Not everything is a battle. Not everything is a fight. Not everything is go all in on that shit. Like sometimes it's not even what you say, it's how you say it. How you say it. I learned that shit. I learned that. I learned to consider the personality and the feelings of the person that is across from me. And if you care about it, these are the changes that you'll make. If you care about somebody, it won't always be they got to change. They got to do something different. They got to be somebody different. Sometimes it's you who has to change, you who has to do something different, and you who has to be different. Maybe you need to be different in your partner selection. Okay? Y'all can't go out here and choose fucking bums and then be mad that the motherfucker a bum. You knew the motherfucker was a bum. And if you didn't know the motherfucker was a bum, maybe you needed to take more time to get to know that person. Right? You like seriously. Maybe you like how many relationships we done seen people mad because the motherfucker broke. They mad the motherfucker broke. You did not need to get in a relationship with them to find out they ass broke. You didn't. You could have spotted they ass was broke in the first 7 days. You didn't need time to like fucking y'all got to go live with a motherfucker, fuck a motherfucker, hunch on a motherfucker, suck some dick to realize that this person is broke. Why? What is the reason? Do you need to do all this shit for research purposes? Like, what is the reason? Y'all be getting too deep, man. Y'all be getting too deep. Now, it's certain stuff that you might not find out till y'all in a relationship. Like, you might not find out this person has a temper. You might not find out this person a woman beater or some shit. You're not gonna find out this person a cheater, right? Till they cheat on you. Okay? Unless they have a long history. Because if this motherfucker done cheated on everybody that they've been with, do not walk around here and think that you the bitch with the golden pussy and he just not gonna cheat on you because your pussy so wet and your pussy so goddamn tight. Pussy is motherfucking pussy, and a cheater done had more pussy than you can imagine. That cheaters, they be getting pussy all the time. So there is no new pussy under the sun for them. Right? Hey, Miss Indy, there's no new pussy under the sun for a person that's just been for the streets. They done had it all, right? So there's no way that your pussy or your ass being fat is going to make that relationship work. It's not. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. You don't got the looks. Now, don't stop thinking that way. Okay? You either equally yoked or you not, right? You either personality compatible or you not, right? There's always going to be somebody who's prettier than you. There's always going to be somebody who's funnier than you. There's always going to be somebody who has different attributes that you do. Whatever you got to make that shit work, right? You got to make that shit fucking work, right? And I think that oftentimes what I see happen on YouTube a lot too is that people want to control the outcome of a relationship. You cannot control the outcome of a relationship because you cannot control another person. Okay? You can't. You cannot control the outcome of another person. Look, my fiance could say, I don't want to be with you. He could come in this motherfucker today and say, I don't want to be with you anymore. Can I control that? No. No. So you can never control the outcome of a relationship. And sometimes people want to go haywire when things don't go as they foreseen it going, right? People want to go nuts so when things don't work out the way that you saw it in your mind's eye of working out, right? because you cannot control another person. You can't control what another person do. You can't make nobody stay if they don't want to stay. Hell, you can't even make nobody leave if they don't want to leave. The ladies who get caught up with stalkers, y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. You ever been with a motherfucker that stalk your ass? Like, bitch, I can't even break up with this nigga. Like, goddamn. Can't even break up with this motherfucker. Okay. So you have to get the police involved. Can you can y'all do something to get this motherfucker out my bushes, please? Thank you. Right? You can't control everything. You can't. But what you can do at best is make a good decision from the beginning. That's what you can do at best. What you can do is profile, observe, take your time, really get to know a person, really get to understand them and how they are, right? As a person. People want to hop too quickly into relationships because I think that some people they just want to be loved. And it's wonderful to want to be loved, but you should want to be loved by the right person. Because when you're loved by the right person, everything comes effortlessly, everything works out, everything flows the way that it needs to flow, right? Right? Everything is a lot easier that way. Okay. And I think that that's what kind of be missing from these YouTube relationships. And you got to value each other more than you value views, right? Some of these people, they care about views more than they care about your feelings. Okay. They care about cash apps more than they care about your feelings. Okay. So having somebody that really values that relationship and really values you as a person is important. And don't be somebody's fucking stepping stone. Don't be somebody's fucking stepping stone to damn YouTube fucking fame, YouTube fucking attention. Cause that's what a lot of these motherfuckers will do too. A lot of these motherfuckers will stand on your heart. They will stand on your heart to make themselves bigger. They will stand on your fucking feelings. Okay? They'll stand on your fucking feelings for clout. Okay? They'll stand on your fucking ooh child. They'll stand on your fucking love just to pack their goddamn chat out. Okay? Done seen this shit plenty of times with my own two eyes. A lot of people that say they give a fuck about you really don't give a fuck about you. Stop being shocked when a motherfucker show you that they don't give a fuck about you. Y'all be wanting people to give a fuck about you that don't even give a fuck about themselves. How the hell you gonna ask somebody to love you that don't even love themselves? If a person don't love themselves, how the fuck they gonna find love for you? And y'all be clearly seeing people not loving themselves. Y'all be clearly seeing this shit. Person don't value themselves. How the fuck they gonna value you? It's not possible. It's not possible, right? So a person don't have self love. They can't have love for their outer world. Okay, y'all be asking for understanding from people that can't even understand simple sentences. Stop asking people for love that can't damn read a Dr. Seuss book, man. They read one fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish. That motherfucker stuttering, trying to read the shit and understand it. That's what I love about China and Chucky. That's what I saw actual change in Chucky with China. I did. I seen actual change. And they got their fights, they got their stuff. Some there's no relationship without fights. There's gonna be times that y'all don't agree. There's gonna be times where boundaries are tested and learned, where preferences are learned, where you're gonna learn things about your partner that you may not have known. Okay. A lot of healthy relationships do have fights because if y'all just sitting there disagreeing, you're not gonna get to it's just you're two people, so somebody's acquiescing, right? Somebody is uh burying a part of themselves to be in constant agreement with their partner because y'all are two separate people. There's no damn way that you can agree on every single thing. Hell, I don't agree on every single thing with my kids, and I birthed them. They have my damn DNA. And I don't agree with everything with them, and they don't agree with everything with me. So to think you're gonna find that in a freaking relationship, you ain't gonna find that shit, right? But you can have somebody that's willing to take the journey. And that's what I appreciate about China and Chucky. It seems that they're willing to take the journey with each other. And that's important, right? Being willing to grow with somebody, being willing to learn somebody, right? Even at the times that it irritates you, even at the times that it frustrates you, hell, even at the times where it might hurt you a little bit. Because I'm telling you, nothing hurts me more than biting my motherfucking tongue. Okay? Nothing hurts me more than that shit. But guess what? Sometimes I gotta bite my motherfucking tongue for so I don't end up going to jail. Sometimes I can, cause let me tell y'all know I'm a little pistol. If I reacted to every time my man gets on my nerves, y'all know the way I can cut people down. Y'all know that. Okay, I understand that my mouth is a weapon. I understand that my mouth, you know how people's hands are fucking registered? My goddamn mouth should be registered. Okay, that shit, sometimes that shit, it says in the Bible that the tongue has the power of life and death, baby. Bye, diva. My tongue I had it. My tongue I had it. My tongue will cut down people to size. It will. So I have to be like, go ahead now. But see, when I say go ahead now, he go. He don't stay. He know when he pushing it. Okay. He know he pushing that shit. And he don't want me to mash the gas, baby. He don't want me to mash the gas. Okay. He don't want me to mash that shit. But some people could do well in that. Some people could do well in learning a different communication style, right? Learning to rein it in a little bit, rein it in a little bit, and be like, all right, how can I communicate this in a healthier way, right? It doesn't mean don't communicate it ever, because that's not going to work either. Now you're going to get resentful, probably going to get upset, you're going to get bitter, you're going to get mad, because you should still always express your issues, but there is a better way to express things that does not completely hurt your partner. Ooh, child, what is it, child? Hey, J Doe, we was just sitting up here talking about your little debacle. Okay, we was just talking about your little dang debacle, girl. Look, sir, you need. I don't understand how y'all be getting into this shit, man. But I hope that in whatever direction it is that you go in, J Doe, that you end up well. Okay. I hope the same thing for Clyde. I wish that y'all was able to have a more amicable split, but I understand that that's not always possible. I know that y'all was rocking together a lot longer than just the time that y'all had been in an official relationship. So, I hope that, both of y'all get through y'all process of separating from each other. If that's what y'all, in fact, indeed do. I hope y'all get through it as easy as possible, and then y'all heal from it and y'all end up, going into bigger and better things. Okay. Jado definitely getting us all cussed out. We all getting goddamn cussed out now for sure. For fucking certain, we get cussed out. we are, that's it, fairies. There it go, fairies. There it go. Look, if I end up being a bunch of nigga bitches, J Doe, it's on you, baby. You that shit on you, J Doe. And I'ma definitely throw up something on my wall. I'ma say fairies, J Doe got us called a bunch of nigga bitches today. We wasn't even doing shit. We wasn't even doing nothing. She got us called a bunch of black bitches today, y'all. Damn. Me and J-Lo been cool though. Before Clyde, during Clyde, me and J-Lo been cool. she she on a rampage and she on a warpath. Okay. So if we got to deal with Hurricane Clyde, we got to deal with Hurricane Clyde. It is what it is. No, Joy Queen, you gonna get called a bunch of nigga bitches and black bitches right with us. We are all going down together. We are all going to stand in solidarity. We all gonna stand in solidarity on this hill one. That's how it's going. That's how we giving it up. Damn it. It is. Look, I mean, I'm just saying, would I even really be back though? Like, if I, because I think that every time I come back, I do get dragged by Clyde. Like, I think every time I pop my head out like Groundhog Day, this has been pretty consistent. Okay, this shit been pretty fucking consistent. So that shit ain't new. That's some regular ass shit for me, baby. Okay, I've been getting cussed out by. Matter of fact, I've been getting cussed out by class since 2019. I have a long history of getting cussed out by Clyde. Now that I think, Clyde started her first channel cussing my ass out. To be honest, me and Clyde got into it. I'll never forget it. Me and Clyde was in a comment section, and this was when the shit had happened with World News. And I don't remember exactly what I said, but it started off with a comment section back and forth. And then after that shit, Clyde had her whole damn channel dedicated to damn dragging my motherfucking ass, baby. I mean, honestly, it's like that's her way of saying hello, Auntie Vicky. Like, to be honest, child, I think that sometimes she do that shit because she know I ain't gonna do shit but laugh. Like, the fuck, like, I know I ain't do shit but fucking laugh. I believe that it was Clyde till about no Clyde. Yep, it was the beginning. It was March 2019. I think is when I came in contact with Clyde because that was during the world shit. And I came in contact with Diva too. I came in contact with basically Clyde and Diva at the same time. Um, yeah, because Diva was like February 2019, because that's when I was into it with Young Pharaoh. So yeah, Clyde and Diva was really about the same time. Okay, to be honest, to be fucking honest, never forget it, man. Yeah, that would make it official. That would make it would make it so official. The only thing we would need after that is for ZX to drag my ass, right? Like, that's the only that's that's the only thing that we would need need after that. And if he do that shit, I'm definitely gonna make a community post and say, yeah, it's a party now. Yeah, yeah, it's a party now. It's a show. This bitch is it's a celebration, bitches. Like, for certain, that's what it is. It's a they don't know how to say hello like regular people. Look, Jado, you gotta take what Clyde say in stride. Like, you just be like, all right, it is what it is, right? It is what the fuck it is. Let that shit ride. You just be like, all right, okay, this is okay. And now I learned a long time ago to not take shit that Clyde say to heart. Don't take shit I say to heart. You're like, all right, you feel better now. Like, I think that sometimes this shit therapeutic for her. Just be like, okay, and what else? Okay, like, she gonna tell outrageous and outlandish stories, and that's just what she do. Mhm. Have you been following Nature Boy? Well, Leola, I seen that they had sat up there and got locked for trying to smuggle shit into the damn jail. And I said, look at these dumb asses here. Like, what level of stupidity? They had a whole van full of shit. Did y'all see the shit they had? Who tries to smuggle this into a fucking jail? They had a damn drone. They was trying to smuggle in a 3.5, a green. They was trying to smuggle in a scale. They was trying to smuggle in binoculars. I mean, a bullhorn. What the fuck is, listen, what the fuck is Nature Boy gonna do with a bullhorn in jail? A bullhorn though? Where's he even gonna hide a bullhorn? Okay. He just had them. It's like he really wanted them to get locked up. There's no other real explanation for it. Cause it's just like, why would y'all what? Why would y'all phone? They had he wanted them smuggling phone chargers. He wanted them smuggling an iPad. Like that shit crazy. Yes, I am gonna be doing commentary over the Nature Boy trial. I seen that. I am going to be doing commentary on the Nature Boy trial. We done waited a long time for this shit here. Yeah. I did. Well, he running his little cult in jail. So I was like, I wonder if that was for him to, I don't know, like minister to his cult. Like I don't know what it is or what that's all about. He in jail hunching. That's why I don't understand why they was in there smuggling stuff. He in jail cheating on y'all. Y'all smuggling shit to him. He in there cheating on y'all. Y'all know he got about 4, 5 boyfriends. He got about 4 wives, 4 or 5 sister husbands. Y'all know that's what he got. Yeah, no, we were just waiting on the trial. hmm It's a whole bunch of them so-called conscious dudes that's going to trial this year, or should be either this year or next year. That's going to trial. They got a bunch of them last year, but there's still some that's waiting for their day in court. I wonder what happened and what happened if young Pharaoh has gone to damn trial yet for shooting into his baby mama house. Like, has that happened yet? Zoka family sick of, but didn't they say that Zoka left? I thought Zoka left until I seen the arrest. So she can't. That's why I'm confused. I'm confused on if she was always there or if she left and came back. He in solitary confinement. Did they have to put him in solitary confinement so that he stopped running a cult in there? They be talking about Nature Boy on TikTok. Mm-hmm. Hey, Salt. Yeah, they be talking about Nature Boy on TikTok. I've already run into some creators that be talking. Guess who else I ran into? I ran into Jasmine, which who is Vibes, and Key Phillip. I ran into them on TikTok. I ran into what's her name? Uh Dang. They baby's name is Zen. Y'all know I'm talking Rambo and Serenity. I ran into them on TikTok. I ran into what's her name? Her name was once Mama Ty, but she left her name as something else. The white girl. I ran into her on TikTok. Yeah. Hey Tanya. I think she takes breaks for mental health. Okay. Joy did no Joy Tori ended up going through like a divorce or whatever. And then now I think she's just kind of on a break too, back to like just kind of doing her own thing and getting herself together again and stuff like that too. Because remember, she had married that military guy, and so now she's back to like just getting herself together. Pee Wee, yep, that's her name, Pee Wee. I ran into her on TikTok as well. So a lot of them on there, yeah, she divorced the military guy. I don't remember if he was a Marine or what he was, but they got a divorce. hmm They got a divorce. Now, who I haven't seen, I ain't seen what's his name? Musa. Musa and the other and a lot of the dudes I haven't really seen much from. I seen a bit of the Solar Saga. Um and Solar still on wild ass shit, basically, in my opinion. He trying to get into what he trying to get in where he fit it. And that I checked out on that whole little drama and trio that happened between Velvet, Solar, and what's her name? What's her name, y'all? She was going by the name of Nefari or Nefertiti or Naruto. What is her name? But what's her real name? Janae. That's a name, Janae. Yeah. When that whole shit happened, I said, this is some ghetto ass shit. I looked at that whole thing like, and I said, what is Velvet doing? Velvet done had three babies back to back, all different dads, and all the relationships ain't work. And this is what I said when I said earlier in this show about people who cannot be by themselves, that have to always be with somebody. They end up going from one toxic person to another toxic person to another toxic person. Okay? Because they don't take the time, right, to actually do their healing journey. And I still think that Velvet needs to do that. She needs to just go through her whole healing journey, because you can't get out of a cult and just 100% be okay. Your mind has been fucked with too much. Your brain done been fucked with too much for that. You gotta take some time to yourself. So Velvet need to do that. Okay. Mhm. She found Avi's daddy. But why did I how why did she didn't need to find Avi's daddy? The mama had said that Avi's daddy was actually an involved dad. Somebody said, now this might not have been, this one wasn't from the mom, but somebody said that Avi's dad was trying to be involved with her, but Velvet was keeping him from being involved with her. Did y'all hear that or no? Did y'all hear that or no? Oh, she lost contact with him. Okay. Okay. So then she went back and tried to find. I'm telling you, it was probably about a year or so ago. It was when she was pregnant with the baby from Solar. That's when I heard that. And they said that of course Alicia's locked up. They said the second guy was a good guy that was trying to be involved with the baby, but then what happened, and then maybe it was her moving too, that might have had something to do with it too. Hey, YouTube cameras. So that might have had something to do with that shit as well. Joy Queen, we in trouble. Let me know when they start cooking up and getting good, because then I go over there and mess with her. She just met his family and everything 2 weeks ago. Wow. Okay, that's progress. That's progress. So are they trying to be back in a relationship, or are they just trying to do some co-parenting shit? Because I'm telling you, I don't have the strength in me to see Velvet try to do another relationship right now. I don't have the strength for that. Because, baby, we the people are tired. We the people are tired. Yeah, I heard the mom say that about the second dad. I believe that she said this shit. I know the mom said that he was a good dude. I believe that that was said. But then I heard somebody else say that he was a good dude, because they were talking about Solar, and they was like, because they're saying that Velvet is trying to keeping Solar away from the baby, and then also that Janae is keeping Solar away from the baby. I don't know. I don't know, because then but I feel like I done seen him with these babies. I feel like I done seen him with these babies. That's good though. These babies need their dads. Okay, you can hate the dad, but still do the best thing that you can for the kids, even if it's aggravating. We need to talk about normalizing like no contact co-parenting, where you don't really have to deal with this person like that. They just get the baby and go. Y'all only talk about the stuff that's important and that matters. They have this whole sort of strategy for that, um, that comes from dealing with high conflict divorces. So that might be the best thing. That might be the best thing. Okay. Solar hasn't seen Velvet baby yet, but he went to see Janae baby. So is it true that Velvet's keeping him from the baby? I remember when he was sitting up there saying that Janae was, and Janae had said she was. I don't trust Solar either. Solar is a mini nature boy wannabe. Solar is clearly a mini Nature Boy wannabe. And Solar only got with Velvet out of spite. That's why I didn't understand why she got pregnant. I'm like, both of y'all are doing this out of spite. Both of y'all are trying to spite Eligio. This is not a good reason to have a relationship, and this is not a good reason to have a baby. Okay. Yep, Velvet is keeping him from her baby. Okay. Mhm. Look, I said this. I said that Solar was always on fuck shit. He was always on fuck shit. He was always on bullshit. Solar is one of the motherfuckers that come to kill, steal, and destroy. Like and he tries to portray himself as a good dude, but he don't do nothing but exploit both of them. And when he was around both of them, he just exploit both of them and use them for damn content. We don't know if it's a boy or a girl. I thought Velvet was having a girl. Mm. Look, I just think this. I think that I actually would keep Solar away from my baby. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I actually would do that. Mhm. I actually would do that. Me myself personally. I would keep Solar away from my dog. Okay, I would keep Solar away from my cat. Honestly, to be honest, you know who I want to see and check up on though, Sunny. Y'all remember Sunny, who had the baby with Pisces? Y'all remember Sunny, who had the baby with Pisces? I want to know if she alright, and I want to know if her baby alright, because that situation was wild. He triangulate the two against each other. He does. And the fact that Velvet and Janae already had a natural beef. See, they beef started in the cult. They beef started in the cult. When I tell you the whole situation was a messy situation, I think that both of them got pregnant because they were competing with each other. Um, and both of them were just trying to get back at each other. Velvet felt that Janae took her man in regards to Eligio when they was in the cult, so she took Solar from Janae while she was pregnant, right? When really a lot of this shit is orchestrated by Eligio. And this is why I feel that they're still letting Eligio run their lives. Eligio should not have this much power over these people, but he do. He do, because they really dead ass got out here and made life decisions based upon Eligio. I mean, even when you consider, and these, even though these are good cases that worked out with Rambo and Serenity and Key and Vibes, even though those worked out, right? Even though those worked out, those are still orchestrated by Eligio running their lives because Eligio put them together, right? They only got together because Eligio gave them permission to get together, and because Eligio matchmake them, right? So I mean, even though those two couples worked out, it's still like, damn, we met in a cult. Exactly. Exactly. That's what I said, Queen Mink. Nobody took Eligio from nowhere. Them girls either had to get down or lay down. They either had to do what he wanted or leave, because essentially every girl that was brought there for Eligio, right? Them having husbands and stuff like that was just the front. All of them were there for Eligio. Is what's his name still with old girl, or did they split? Kendra and Aaron. Yeah, it's Aaron and Kendra still together. I ain't seen Aaron and Kendra in a minute. That I haven't seen. I used to see Aaron when Aaron was doing interviews about the cult, and he was actually starting to talk some sense and act like he. Oh, so exact. So there again, another situation that worked out, but still orchestrated by Alicia. I'm glad they stayed together though for the baby. I felt like Aaron would try to do anything to make that relationship work, because it did seem like Aaron being a part of raising his son was something that was very important to him. And maybe now he doesn't have to deal with Eligio's interference. They can all now be the man that they know that they are in their relationships, right? They're able to take charge and make their own decisions and lead themselves accordingly. And I like the way that a lot of them are. They seem very financially stable too these days. They're using their skills for good. Because I know one thing about Rambo. Let me tell you one thing about Rambo. Rambo, baby, he got Serenity and Baby Zen covered and locked down. She's still doing her little stay at home thing with some side hustles. And Rambo is a very good breadwinner. He's a very good provider and protector for his family. He has a big platform on TikTok. And Rambo is fine. Rambo wasn't fine like that when he was in the cult. Rambo, I didn't know Rambo was gonna be, because we got to see Rambo grow up. We got to see Rambo grow up and grow to his own. Because remember, he got to the code. He was a little scrawny kid, right? He was a little scrawny kid. He had a little jacked up kind of haircut or whatever, and he was very gaunt. Now Rambo is out here looking like Jason Momoa. Okay, Rambo is out here built. Baby, he is built to the gods. Rambo fine as hell. And look, and when he was that scrawny kid, when he was that scrawny kid, that's I think what Serenity was like, you know, giving him all that hell and stuff like that. She was stuck on Eligio. But I know Serenity happy that she stuck that shit out. I know she happy that she stuck that shit out. Cause that is a husband, baby. He is a husband. Woo! If y'all ain't seen Rambo, I'm gonna go find a picture of Rambo. Y'all posted on my community wall so y'all can see Rambo. If you ain't seen Rambo lately, baby, he fine. He fine. Woo, he fine as hell. Uh, the couple that left and brought the property in Mexico. You talking about Phoenix? Is it Phoenix? And I think the girl's name was Five or something like that. They still together. Wait, they left from the group with the ones in Hawaii. No, that's Key and Vibes. You're right. But Phoenix is the one, he still live in Honduras. And him and that lady are still together. Yes, that's Key and Vibe. Yeah, they're on TikTok. Yeah. That's what I said. They've been doing very well. I watched them from Hawaii. Then they moved back to North Carolina because y'all know Key is from the city that I literally was living in. His family is in Charlotte, North Carolina. So he was down here in Charlotte. And they were there for some years. They built themselves up, well, for probably about a year or two, something like that. They built themselves up and then they went to Mexico. And they're doing very well in Mexico. And they are a very good looking couple. They are. And they got the cutest baby. And they got another baby. They got two kids. Yep, they got two kids. Mm-hmm. They're doing very well. And he is a good provider. Like I said, he's another great provider, great father, great husband. Like he really made out good. He did, and she made out good. And I'm very happy for them. Yes, they made out good. They did. They did. They did. So I said, yeah, yeah. Some of these couples worked out really, really well. I gotta go peep around there and find Aaron and Kendra so that I can report back what I think fully about them. But so I gotta go see them. But I do think that Aaron did have the makings of being a good provider and a good leader. He just needed, Nature Boy out the way. A lot of them needed Nature Boy out the way for their relationships to make it. Oh, Musa is in Mexico. I said it. I was like, I ain't seen Musa. I ain't seen him. And it's sad that the other boy was murdered. That was very sad. That was very sad. I didn't know he was from the UK though. I didn't know that. But at least they have some interesting stories to tell their grandkids, right? About their time of being in a cult and all that. Like that makes an interesting life. So anyway, y'all, I'm getting ready to go. I have to go get this dinner and stuff out. I just came to talk a little shit. MB need MB out the way. Nature Boy need Nature Boy out the way. That was sad because I really Loyal was cute. I think Loyal would have been real fine. I think if he was able to grow into his life and all that, I think he would have lived a very wonderful life. So that was very sad too. That was very sad. There was a lot. There was a quite a bit because remember one of the ex cult members ended up going to prison for murdering her mom. Like they had some crazy stories go on in that cult too. I might put together a whole big walkthrough. At the time that the trial go on, when I do my commentary on the Nature Boy trial, I'm gonna do a little backstory with pictures and stuff like that of everybody. I'm gonna do a where are they now. I'm gonna put together an official Nature Boy melanation carbonation. Where are they now? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna put it together. I'm gonna put it together. I thought they said he was from UK. Not that he died in the UK, but that he was from UK. But anywho, peace, y'all. I'm out.